Overall, in terms of the team progress, do you think that they're ahead of where you thought they'd be at this time? Just how pleased are you with where the team is right now?
Very pleased. They're making the progress that we need. You know, I told them in the locker room, climbing is easier than hanging on, and our guys are climbing each and every day, and they're getting better each and every day. I can, again, sit here and say that we've gotten 1% better each and every day that we've been here, and that's what you want to see, because we always talk about you either getting better or you're getting worse. No one stays the same, and this football team has been getting better each and every week. You know, again, you constantly see guys making plays, someone else step up, you know, and that's progress to me when different guys can step up. And when you go offense, defense, one day offense is doing well, defense come back, make plays. So going back and forth, guys are competing and getting better. So overall, I would say we've gotten a lot better as a football team.
When you were watching film of this team before spring practice and now you've gone through 15, did any perceptions or opinions of this team, of what you had, change over the 15, positive or negatively?
Yes. I think we were closer as a football team than when I first got here. You know, I think guys are starting to care about each other a lot more, and you see that by guys hanging out with each other. You know, I hardly ever see any of our guys by themselves now. You know, they always have 2 or 3 guys with them when they walk around, when they leave the building, or when they come into the building. And that's, again, so important. We talk about our guys holding each other accountable. It's hard to hold guys accountable when you're not around them. You know, and it's hard to hold them accountable when you don't like them. And it's kind of like you go and do whatever you want to do, buddy. You know, but it's not that way now. You know, so that's been a lot better and really helped with the improvement of our football team. And I think the trust level from players to coaches and coaches to players is at a high level now. You know, and it wasn't there, obviously, when we first started, but where we're at now, we're so much better than when it was in January. And we had to earn that trust from our players, and they had to earn it from us too. So all of that has been better, and again, what we need first and foremost before we can go out and win any ball game is to come together and care and take care of each other.
We have the former Ugo Amadi back in the cubicle too.
And Jake Hansen. Sky?
You mentioned earlier about working on your quarterbacks and developing them as a leader. Justin Herbert's a guy that wants to lead more by example than vocally. What has that transition been like this spring with him, as far as you working with him and just trying to get him to come out of his shell a little bit?
Well, I think he's been a leader by example since he's been here. He's been doing everything right. We need more than just a leader by example. We have a lot of those guys on the football team, guys that lead by example. He's the quarterback of the football team. He's got to be vocal. You know, he don't have to be a rah-rah guy. I'm not asking him to do that, but he's got to lead this team. You know, he's got to, like I said earlier, get him or Travis or Braxton, whoever it is, they have to get the team to rally around them. I mean, you go back and look to our heydays here, or you look at the great Marcus Mariota. I mean, everybody played for him. Everybody, not only everybody in that room, hell, the entire Duck Nation wanted to play for him and be there for him. And to me, that's what a great quarterback does. If you look at the ones out there, I used the kid at USC, for example. You know, when he stepped in, everything stepped up for them, you know, and that's what we're looking for. That's what we've been missing around here and what we have to get. You know, they have to lead this football team. I can promise you that if a guy can't do that, they won't be the quarterback of this football team. I don't care who they are or how many games they play, but they're going to be a leader on this football team and get everyone to rally behind them.
That seems like the one thing holding Justin back. Has it been frustrating to try and get him to come out of his shell a little more vocally?
It has, and a lot of times it's not vocal. You know, sometimes show a little emotion. You know, sometimes go pat a guy on the back when they do something well. You know, or sometimes when I make a mistake, let the guys know, look, I'm gonna fight back. Don't worry about it. But our team needs that. You know, and he's got to learn that. He hadn't been asked to do that before, and we need it. This football team need it. And if he's going to be the quarterback on this team, I think we're going to see that out of Justin. We're going to see that out of him. And if he don't do that, he won't be the quarterback on this football team. You know, so that's what we're looking for, and we'll get it.
I don't see any more questions. Going to the last one with Matt.
What have you learned behind Jacob Breland at tight end? What do you have behind him, and what are you hoping for in the offseason?
He's a pretty talented kid. You know, I think Jacob can do all the things we need him to do from that position. And this spring said a lot. I watched him catch a lot of footballs and do some good things. He still can get better, especially when it comes to run blocking and all. But he's going to be a dude for us, you know. And again, we just need him to continue to get better, stronger, you know, and faster throughout the off season. But I've been really impressed with what he brings to the table for us.
What about the guys behind him?
The guys behind him, again, I think Mac has some talent and can help us. You know, I think my man Bay, he's done some good things. And all of them, again, it's a new offense and they learning. And again, it's been up and down with those guys, but they all show flashes of how they can make some plays for us. And we got to be smart as coaches on what we ask those guys to do. You know, we can't just ask them to just do anything just because. But again, make sure we put them in a good position to be successful.
Thanks, Coach Taggart.
Hey, thank you all. Have a great rest of the spring, going into May, June, July, and I look forward to seeing you all in the fall. Thank you very much, and go Ducks.